And a very good evening. This is Herky, one of the admins here on the MoneyByte. A very happy Christmas to you all. It's Christmas 2022, and we're here with our annual Christmas vodcast to update you on all things that have been happening on MoneyByte throughout the year and what is coming up in 2023. Tonight we have with us Carlos, who helps us with the marketing. We have Jimmy and Paul, the other admins on the team, and we're here to bring you the most up-to-date news. Good evening, guys.
Hello, good evening, Pete.
Hi there. Jimmy, what's on the agenda tonight?
On the agenda for tonight, we have a lot on the agenda. We have quizzes, we have talking about the platform itself, some talk about crypto in general, quizzes again, talking quizzes, and etc. Yeah, that's on the agenda.
Great. Well, I think MoneyByte has had a really good year during 2022. It's held its own against a lot of external factors. We've all seen BTC come down from 60,000 down to, where are we now? About 17 at the moment. So it's fallen quite heavily. But MoneyByte, if we look at the charts, especially let's say on the 3-day charts, for example, we're in a similar position to where we were last year. We've had a few ups and we've had a few downs, but pleased to say we are pretty stable, to say the least, and we should all be proud of that. There is very limited amount on the markets, and long may that continue. Paul, what's your view on MoneyByte during 2022?
For the most part, it was pretty damn stable. It didn't move much at all. I mean, a little bit up, a little bit down, but compared to the rest of the market, it's one of the more stable points.
Yeah, Carlos, how do you feel it's gone?
It is the same, and it's proving itself being one of the oldest coins around, one of the oldest projects around. Provides a use factor, and you can see it by the stability of the coin, that although the market is on a downturn for sure, MoneyByte is still strong and stable.
Yeah, I would say that. We've seen a lot of changes in the masternode sector during 2022. There's been a lot of new projects that have come on board, and unfortunately they've gone as well. We've had some of the conglomerates of the masternodes sector have a lot of ups and downs as well. And yeah, the masternodes aren't in favor at the moment, but MoneyByte is definitely doing the best things out there, utilizing masternode coins to produce income for MoneyByte's investors. Jimmy, how do you feel 2022 went?
Well, personally, I had, of course, as you know, a lot of medical difficulties, but luckily everything is under control for the moment. For MoneyByte, yeah, it was a good year. We had a lot of additions to the platform. We keep working on it. I don't know if you remember, but half in the year we changed from weekly payouts to monthly payouts. That was also something that brought us a big relief to all of us. I speak for myself, but I think to all of you it was a big relief to do the monthly paying. Yeah, you're all nodding.
Yeah, we had an awful lot of transactions each going through, transfers, deposits and withdrawals, and it was taking many hours a day to keep up to date with them. So switching it to the monthly payout with a specific cut-off date each month really lifted the workload somewhat, so we could focus on other things on the side of the platform and stay ahead of the curve, as they say. So all in all, I think the team here have said that we've had a good 2022, and we're all now looking forward to the 2023 coming ahead. But before we kick off with that, let's have our first quiz. Over to Jimmy.
Yeah, we are going to do a quiz, and we are going there to do with the people online at the moment. We are recording, of course, this video show, and online is now Pete, Carlos, and Paul. and I'm going to test your knowledge of. And Pete is gone again. He's gone. I'm going to test your knowledge about the Bitcoin. Let me see. I have the quiz ready here, and I think it will be good to start. Yeah, Paul is back also, so that's good. That's really cool. I think we are going to start with the first question. Paul, can you hear us?
I can.
Okay. The first question of the of this online quiz is about Bitcoin. And in the early days of Bitcoin, it was traded in deals between individual people meeting each other online with no trading activity regular. What was the BTC dollar exchange rate when it first started trading on an online exchange? I don't know which exchange it was, but what was the first exchange rate when it first started trading on an online exchange? A, $1 for a Bitcoin. B, $550, or C, $0.003. No, not dollar cent, even less. What do you think, Paul? A, B, or C?
No clue, so we'll go with A.
Carlos.
C.
B, and you, Pete?
Well, I was actually thinking C, actually. So there we go. We've got an A, B, and a C. Okay, Jimmy, put us out of our pain. Which exchange and how much was it?
It was answer number C.
Hey!
That's 1 point for Pete. Okay. Question number 2. It's about currencies are usually divisible into smaller units for easy of use. Everyone knows the smallest monetary unit of the United Dollar is a cent. What is the smallest unit of a Bitcoin? Is that a Finny? Is that a millibit, or C, a Satoshi? Paul?
Well, it used to be Satoshi, but I think it's a millibit.
Carlos?
We go with C, Satoshi.
And you say, Pete?
I'm going to go with Carlos as well. I'm going to go Satoshi as well.
It's answer number C, a Satoshi.
Yay!
So that leaves us to 2 for Pete, 1 for Carlos, and 0 for Paul.
That's
Okay.
quite harder.
Question number 3. Cryptocurrencies are famous for their volatility, and the largest one is no exception. But which year was the last oh, come on, my English is not that good. The period of volatility in Bitcoin's history so far? Is that A, 2010? Is that B, 2015? Or C, 2016? Paul, your answer.
C, 16.
Pete.
C, 2016, I reckon that's when it pumped up.
And Carlos.
We'll go with A.
A. The answer is C.
Hey!
That leaves Paul. That leaves Pete.
got
I
on the
mean,
board.
Pete alone at the top. One of Bitcoin's
No.
defining feature is the limit of the total amount of coins in circulation. But how high exactly is the limit? What is the largest amount of Bitcoins ever be produced? A, 184 billion, 100 billion, or 21 million? C. Okay, Paul.
B.
Okay, Pete.
C.
You say C, and Carlos.
We'll go for C as well.
So Carlos and Paul are saying 21 million. Pete is saying,
No, I said it.
oh yeah, and Paul is saying 100 billion. Aha. Okay. Everyone is watching now and is saying C, 21 million. But that's not correct.
Oh, what?
184 billion. Answer A.
Really?
Yeah. In an obscure event that took place in August 2010, it is known as the value overflow incident. A code vulnerability allowed someone to send a transaction that created 184 billion bitcoins. The mistake was quickly fixed and the network returned to its normal limit of 21 million coins.
Oh, that was a trick question.
That was a trick question. Okay, moving to the darker pages of Bitcoin's history. Its ecosystem has suffered many losses due to security breaches over the years. Which of these constituted the largest loss so far? A. The Bitfinex hack. B. The Mt. Gox collapse. Or C. The CoinCheck hack. Just Paul.
It's FTX. A.
Pete.
B. Mt. Gox.
And
with C.
Carlos. You're
We'll
going
go
for
with
C? It was the Mt. Gox collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pete is going to on the top of it. The next question is question number 6. There were several early attempts of creating a peer-to-peer internet currency before Bitcoin. Which of the following projects has not been tried? A. BitGold. B. B-Money. Or C. E-Silver. Pete.
I'm going to go C. E-Silver, only because I've never heard of it.
And Paul.
C.
And Carlos.
I'll have to say C as well, to be honest.
Okay. The answer is C. E-Silver.
Hey.
Okay, we've got question number 7. Bitcoin has received many endorsements from celebrities such as Ashton Kutcher, Jamie Foxx, DJ Khaled, but which performer was the first to start accepting the digital currency for their records? Was that A. 50 Cent, B. Childish Gambino, or C. Björk? Carlos.
We'll go with A, 50 Cent.
And Pete.
Bjork. C.
And Paul.
Elon Musk. None of the above.
Well, the right answer is 50 cents.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, the next one. Bitcoin is not as simple as some might think. It supports a pretty advanced feature. Which of these things is actually present in Bitcoin? Is that A. smart contracts? Is that B. Turing completeness? Or C. delegated proof of stake? Paul.
B.
B. C. Carlos.
I don't know what B is, so I'll say C.
And Pete.
I've never heard of B, so I'll go with B.
Oh my goodness. We're supposed to be a team who knows MoneyByte, who knows Bitcoin. None of you are right. It's A, smart contracts. Smart contracts are
written into those.
it's a feature that is available in Bitcoin. The last question, and Pete is on top. Maybe he can finish it. The cryptocurrency world even has its own holidays. Bitcoin Pizza Day. I don't know if you know it. Celebrated each year on May the 22nd. Being the most famous example, what important event took place on that 22nd May of 2010? Was that A. A pizzeria became the first ever company to start accepting Bitcoin as a payment? Is that B. The first documented purchase of goods with Bitcoin? Or C. The world's largest pizza was made and sold for Bitcoin in Italy? Carlos.
We'll go with B.
And Pete.
I'll go with C.
And then there is my man Paul.
B.
B. Okay.
Yeah.
Pete, you said
C. The
B?
world's largest pizza.
the world's largest pizza. It is B. The first documented
Oh.
purchase of goods with Bitcoin. It leaves us with a tie. Pete and Carlos, both the same amount of
That was wild.
Yeah.
You knew that Bitcoin was purchased or used to purchase pizza back in the day.
Yeah.
2 of them, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So that was a really expensive Bitcoin pizza if you calculate it with the current net worth of Bitcoin. It is $70,000 at the moment.
17,000, yeah.
You all know we have a platform running, and our platform, on our platform you can invest coins, and you can gain rewards from the pools you invest in. It's all technical, but we have paid out during the whole year a lot of MoneyByte coins. And here are all the coins we paid out. You can look at in the live view. All the coins we paid out to all the investors of all the coins. For example, MoneyByte, 41,502 MoneyByte coins paid out. That's really huge. For example, 777. What was that before? ESBC?
ESPC, yeah.
Yeah. 16,122 coins paid out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look through the whole thing. Let's pick a new one. Pivx, 1,675 coins. Flux, 7,330 coins. So that is really good. We've paid a lot of coins.
It's really impressive, Jimmy. You know, I only focus on the numbers on payout there. Never actually added them all up. There's some quite impressive numbers there, to say the least.
Yeah, and these are the coins of each project, but all those coins are worth dollars. If you receive the rewards and directly sold them, then you would have an amount of dollars paid out. So let me go back to the paid out coins. On the coins you see there will paid 41,502 MoneyByte coins. If you hold them until now, then you would have a lot of money. But if you sold them every moment you received them, then you would have got, and ta-da-da-da-da-da, here it goes, $1,124.97 euro. I'm talking about euros in this case. Which one was the highest net worth?
Flux.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
That's our biggest one. 5,500 euros. That's $6,000. The paid out money over all the year. Some coins are really less, some coins are really high, but these are the worth of the net worth of euros if you sold the coins at the moment you would receive them.
Well, it looks like we're really hitting the MoneyByte objectives, what we wanted to achieve from day one. You know, enabling people to use their MoneyByte in a way that it could diversify their portfolio, so they could build up assets across a wide range of coins without actually solely only just using the MoneyByte coin to facilitate that, and I think we've done a good job.
As far as I can see, you have a quiz for the viewers.
Right. Yes. Right. More fun and games with MoneyByte. So this is one for those that are listening in. Right. Are you ready for your first question? Are you guys ready?
Well, this is for the people watching this video, because it's not
Okay.
only for us doing a smooth talking with each other and have fun. All you who are watching can win MoneyByte coins, and we have decided not to send you MoneyByte coins if you win, but if you win this quiz, you will get 100 MoneyByte coins to invest in a pool of your choice for 1 month. Play this game, win 100 MoneyByte coins, and you can try to test the platform. And as far as I know, Pete has the questions.
Here we go. Question number 1. Which mining algorithm does Monroe use? Is it A, Kryptonite, B, RandomX, or C, SHA-256?
Ooh.
Question 1 again. Which mining algorithm does Monroe use? A, Kryptonite, B, RandomX, or C, SHA-256? Question 2. Which tokens are traded on crypto exchanges? Is it A, ERC20, B, ERC721, or C, NFT token? Again, which tokens are traded on crypto exchanges? Is it A, ERC20, B, ERC721, or C, NFTs? Question 3. How is the unspent transaction output, or otherwise known as UTXO, best described? Is it A, it's like having a bank account? B, it's like paying with cash? Or C, the main model used by Ethereum? Again, question 3. How is the unspent transaction output, otherwise known as the UTXO, best described? A, like having a bank account, B, like paying with cash, or C, the main model used by Ethereum? Question 4. Which is the most likely to result in crypto being sent to the wrong address? A, copying and pasting the address. B, always check the first and last 4 letters of the crypto address as well as a few in the middle. Or C, test the address with a small transaction before making a substantial deposit. Question 5. What's the biggest advantage of using a centralized lender? A, higher liquidity and higher amount of trading pairs. B, no trading limits. Or C, user gets the total ownership of their funds. Question 6. What is the main benefit of dollar-pegged coins? A, all of them are officially audited. B, they avoid price fluctuations by using mechanisms so their value remains close to the US dollar. Or C, major stablecoins such as Tether are easy to sell for USD. And that is the end. Good luck with those 6 questions. Don't forget to research and get your answers into us.
Yeah. Hey, Paul.
Yes.
We were wondering, during this whole year, we had a lot of additions to the platform, a lot of new coins, but we had new coins, but also a lot of masternodes additions. You had the most work of the whole team on the masternodes. What can you tell about it? Not too technical, but what can you tell about coins that were added or got more masternodes?
Well, basically, I started off with building my own home server, and by doing that, I don't have to go out and rent VPSs and stuff like that. And then I learned how to set up for IVP6, which then allows me to run more nodes on one container. By having a home VPS, anytime I need to add another coin, I make a new container. If I run out of hard drive space, I just add another hard drive in another container and make another master node. So it's done two things. Basically, it's more economical to run it that way, and two, it's really simple. I don't have to log in to another VPS somewhere else. I have it all at my fingertips. All I got to do is click on the container and type in whatever coin it is. Let's say it's MoneyByte D space get masternode status, and boom, it shows me whether it's running or not.
Yeah, Paul, you've done a lot of work there, and you've learned an awful lot. And
for instance, you can see on the share screen, if you want to post that on the page, there are all the master nodes running on my home VPS. So you got Flux, 6 nodes running on there. I have 2 open spots once we have the coins for them. And then I have Neutron, Bitcore. I mean, almost everything on our platform for the most part. And that's on one VPS. And then I have this as a secondary VPS. So that's where they are, instead of a whole bunch of VPSs.
That's really cool. It's a bit technical for people who don't understand, but you could see all that that we are doing the work, and at the moment we don't have developers for the blockchain. We have the not very technical people for that, but we have technical people enough for our platform to do things like masternode running and other things.
It's also learning, like Thomas, who's also part of our team, has helped me learn how to make bootstraps.
Yeah.
So MoneyByte now has its own bootstrap that updates every week, and it's hosted on my VPS, which is then linked to our website with 3 different links. The other thing that I have running is 3 PCs that have all the staking wallets, and they're all like very well secured. Nobody's going to get on them. We run a very secure network for everybody staking coins that want to stake on our POS platforms.
Paul is well on the ball with staying on top of those masternodes, such as the ones of Flux that are continuously changing the goalposts. I know Paul puts in an awful lot of hours to keep those on board and paying out to the MoneyByte investors.
I thought it would be a good idea to do some quiz about MoneyByte. So Pete, I have to go to you again. Before MoneyByte it was another name. Can you say the name?
Do I really have to?
Yeah, let's say it.
Formerly known as Bitcoin Monster.
Bitcoin Monster. Yeah, that was a really cool name, but not. We thought it was not that professional, but it was a monster. It was a really cool project. And then the question is, why did the new team, these guys you see here below the question, why did the new team take over that old project, Bitcoin Monster? We didn't only took over, we did a lot of other things, but the question is, why did we took it over? And then you have 3 answers to give. A, the previous team got wrecked. B, the previous team did stop for randomly reasons with crypto. They stopped with crypto. Or C, the previous team lost all of the keys of the project. And then we go to the second question, because Pete, do we have a maximum supply?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Of course, we have a maximum supply. But do you know at home what the maximum supply is? Is that 21 million? Did we copy Bitcoin? Or is it 32 million.2? Or did we go all the way and made 30.14 billion maximum supply. Do you think it's A, B or C? Send it in, and as said, the winners will win 100 MoneyBytes to put into the platform. Question number 3 for this quiz is the next one. We are listed on a few exchanges. There are exchanges that we were listed on, but we aren't listed on anymore. Do you know one exchange we were listed on but aren't listed on anymore, Paul?
Exerti.
That's
They're
what?
not Exerti.
That's not an exchange.
No, that's a mining pool. Oh, I forget what that exchange is. Well, we were on Xeon Hex.
Yeah, that's one.
Attili.
Yeah, Altili. But there are exchanges we are still listed on, and on the exchanges we are listed on now, the question number 3 is, what is the biggest exchange of MoneyByte trading volume? It's not the biggest exchange overall, but on which exchange is the most MoneyByte traded? Is that A, Binance, B, GraphX, or C, South Exchange? And of course that goes for now, the 25th of December. Not on the 1st of January 2023. What's the biggest coin active on the MoneyByte Investing Platform? We have a lot of coins. You just saw at the beginning. I'm not going to tip you guys. Is that A, Horizon, B, MCPC, C, Flux, or D, PIVX? Question number 4. If you're smart, then you can search for it. As we mentioned.
What do you mean by biggest? Biggest in dollar amount? Biggest, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different biggest you could be. Biggest coin collateral?
Biggest dollar amount.
Oh, dollar amount? Okay.
Okay, question number 5. As told at the beginning of this quiz, we said that we took over a project. We not took over, we continued the project. And we evolved from Bitcoin Monster to MoneyByte. But when was the MoneyByte blockchain born? It's a trick question. Was that on October 27, 2018? Was that on January the 1st, 2020, or September the 11th, 2019? A, B, or C? When was the MoneyByte blockchain born? Do we have another question? Oh my goodness, we have another question. How many questions do we have, Pete? Will this end eventually?
Last one.
Last one. What does the MoneyByte team do with all the invested MoneyByte coins on the platform? We have a lot of MoneyByte coins invested on the platform. Pete, do you know how much?
Just off the top of my head, about 1.7 million.
That's a lot of coins, and yeah, I understand that people are questioning what are we doing with those coins. Are we A, selling them on an exchange? Are we B, put one side into masternodes and the other part using for Monex for investing pool growth? Or C, do we lend them to other investors? What are we doing with your coins? A, B, or C? You send in your answer, and all the right answers and the winners will be announced or pronounced on New Year's Eve.
New Year?
New Year's Eve, yeah. Will be announced on New Year's Eve.
That's great. Thank you very much for that, Jimmy. I think it's would be interesting at this point in time to just quickly reviewing the progress that we are making. Each year we publish a resume of what we have achieved and what we plan to do for the coming year ahead. You can see all the previous ones and the current one we are on being 2022. You can see those on our Discord channel under MoneyByte details. And I think if we just have a quick recap of the white paper that we launched this time last year as to how we have done. Overall, when we came out into the year, we were paying out about $1,000 per week onto that. But bearing in mind, Bitcoin has gone down quite considerably. Now we are looking at around about £1,000 a month that we are paying out. So we are admirably keeping up, paying out to MoneyByte investors as we originally promised. The staking platform is still doing well. It could have more interest in it, but a lot of people value the benefit of not having to keep their wallets open 24/7, but they can always monitor their own rewards via their wallet address that they are actually given. Our market cap hasn't changed that much, which in some ways is good because of the falling price of BTC. And our price has remained stable. If we look at GravDX, we're in a similar position where we were this time last year. As we mentioned earlier, we consider ourselves very stable. Our masternode count has fallen a little bit from the low 70s down to the mid 50s. Sometimes it peaks up to low 60s. But that doesn't overly concern us because the amount of coins, as I just mentioned, 1.7 million MoneyByte going onto the platform is very, very good. That has increased the yields on the masternode somewhat over the last year. You can now expect approximately 16% if you ran your own full personal MoneyByte node. The staking rewards seems to be quite a lot of staking going on at the moment of MoneyByte. We would estimate probably somewhere in about 2.25 million coins that are currently being staked at the moment, and the yields on staking is now about 6%. Originally at the beginning of the year, we thought we would investigate the possibility of launching an NFT linked to the platform. Due to adverse market conditions, whilst Carlos very kindly has done all the artwork, if the market conditions and the NFT scene does change, we are ready to move forward with that. But in this current bear market, it's not something that is moving forward at the moment. Our mining for Mon, we're currently working on a new pool for MoneyByte. We hope to launch more news on that during the first quarter of next year. But some of our longer term holders are taking advantage of pro-hash mining, whereby that can be auto exchanged into MoneyByte. That is also doing very, very well, and we're seeing some regular buying via pro-hash of MoneyByte coins. So everything is going well. So what are we going to do in 2023? Well, we're going to be adding more coins to the platform to bolster that up. Marketing will pick back up again, and as hopefully, it depends on your own personal view as to when we will come out of this bear cycle and return back to bull market conditions. I think all MoneyByte holders will be well positioned going forward. And if we can pick up lots of cheap nodes at this point in time and add them to the platform, then when the bull market does return, MoneyByte holders will be greatly rewarded over that period. But that's just the actual MoneyByte view. We did ask the views of one of the other new projects which has just come to the scene called MODDEN to take some time out, and this is what they had to say about their outlook on the crypto market as a whole going forward during 2023.
Well, hello guys. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to be here. I think that this type of debate is a great initiative and a way for investors to get to know us better. And well, here I am to answer your questions. Whoa, well, in my opinion, I think that what happened with FTX and the current situation of uncertainty with Binance summarize what we have experienced through this year. A market dominated by high volatility as a consequence of a very relevant events such as the war in Ukraine, uncontrolled inflation, uncertainty about the measures of central banks, or being more specific, the distrust generated in the crypto market after the events experienced with FTX, of course. In short, a year to forget, really to forget, but one that has served us as a lesson to improve our risk analysis, management, and our decision making. Looking ahead to the next year, honestly, I don't expect big changes in the short or medium term. It seems that the arrival of a new regulation is shaking the big players in the crypto world, and it seems that this is just the beginning. Hopefully, I'm wrong and we see a market recovery sooner than expected, but in my case, I maintain a neutral position until I have more information that offers us signs of economic recovery. Regarding MODDEN, we are clear that right now the most important thing for the coming months is to continue advancing with all the development of our ecosystem, and of course, not let the current market situation to stop us. The current crisis must serve us as an example to not repeat the same mistakes that we are seeing in other projects, and in my opinion the most important thing is to take advantage of this moment to work in line with the new regulations that are yet to come, because so that we can ensure a prosperous future for our project. And well, in conclusion, of course, we fully trust what we are doing in our project with MODDEN, and we are sure that we can offer something that generates that confidence that, of course, nowadays will generate in the user something that they need, taking into account the times that we are living right now. So for us, the most important thing is confidence. User must feel this confidence with us. Oh, thank you. I want to say goodbye, saying that it's been a pleasure to be able to share some time with you, of course, guys. And well, wish you happy holidays and the best of luck with your project for the coming year. And well, see you soon and thank you again. Bye bye, guys.
I'd like to thank the Modem team for that insert there, and I hope that just shows that projects do have different views of how things are going forward, but who knows what will happen in the future. With that, Jimmy, is there anything that you would like to add?
It was cool to have MODDEN indeed on air. Nice talking about the project. Yeah, I heard you talk about the mining, and not to get too technical, but we are busy with something, and if we are going to launch that, I think that will be the turning point for 2023. Do you have anything to say about that, Paul?
If you show share my screen, that's ProHash, and that's only my personal computer. But you can see, like right now, my running balance is 19 coins. I just got a payout right here, 31. And as for the other site, that's what I'm working on, and that's this page. Where's the stuff?
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. So that's the MoneyByte mining pool, which I've been working on. It is active.
This is a really big sneak preview for all the investors.
Yep, 2023.
That's really cool. As you said also, this will be the game changer for 2023. And it's really cool you are working on that, Paul. Really cool, really good. And for all those who watching this, you are the only ones knowing this. We didn't mention it in our Discord. We didn't mention it on Twitter or anywhere else. So this is a big announcement here on the Christmas end of year vodcast of this year. And take your advantage with it. Get your mining gear ready for it. I think Carlos fell asleep because of our talking. You don't have to think you are ready, guys. It's a pity that Carlos isn't here, because I wanted to test your knowledge, the knowledge of you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's speed against Paul.
Oh,
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
You
I
have
got my
to.
thing on.
Let me take the quiz screen for all those who are watching, and then we are going for the first question. And the first question, you have to listen carefully. What is a cryptocurrency fund? Is that A, a portfolio containing a variety of digital assets? Is that B, a crowdfunding initiative to launch a new cryptocurrency? Or is that C, an opportunity that's only available to high net worth individuals?
I think it's D.
And D.
That made you look at the screen, didn't it? I would say number A.
What do you
Oh,
think?
letter A.
What do you think, Paul?
Considering I was an investment banker, come on, it's letter A.
And it's correct. Crypto funds can include a blend of well-known digital currencies such as Bitcoin and a range of smaller altcoins. A portfolio containing a variety of digital assets is completely correct. So, Paul, your first points.
Well, Pete got it too.
Question number 2. There it is. What does a trader need to do if they want to set up their own crypto fund? Is that A, make sure that their fees are as high as possible? Is that B, decide on a strategy, create a portfolio, set their fees and describe their tactics? Or, is that C, pay a lot of money to build a blockchain-based platform to host their crypto fund? Is that A, B, or C? Pete?
Oh, well, apart from they should just be invested in MoneyByte, I reckon it would be B.
Paul?
B.
You all think B. And you are all both correct. Trust and transparency are the name of the game when it comes to establishing a crypto fund. Traders can experience greater demand if they give as much detail as possible to prospective investors. And here we are, MoneyByte, of course. Question number 3. What should an investor do when selecting a crypto fund? Is that A, pull all of their investments out of stocks and bonds so they may have as much money as possible to invest in cryptocurrency? Is that B, choose a brand new fund which has little detail about its past performance? Or is that C, perform detailed due diligence to ensure that the crypto fund is right for them? Pete, A, B, or C?
Well, it starts with a D, D-Y-O-R, do your own research. And that, the closest to that is C.
And Paul, what do you say? What is your answer?
C.
C.
Know your customer.
That's correct. You both are correct.
Paul, lean forward and shake my hand. Good tie, good game.
Well, this is good for the MoneyByte team because this shows that the team knows how funds are working. Ain't it?
It is.
Yeah, that was the quiz so far. Pete?
Well, thank you for that. I think 2023 is going to show an awful lot of promise for MoneyByte. In summary, there is an awful lot of MoneyByte tied up on the platform. There appears to be an awful lot of MoneyByte staking at the moment. There is very little on the exchanges. Our masternode account is very stable. Our price is stable. We are doing things right, but we can only do things right with the support of our community, our investors, and the team. So we all deserve to pat ourselves on the back and each other on the back to continue this success through 2023 and the years to come.
Thank you, Pete, indeed. Just before we will say goodbye and salute you all, I have one announcement to do. There are 7 people who are watching this show and waiting for this announcement, and it is about the MoneyByte World Cup game. The past weeks we held the MoneyByte World Cup game. The 7 participants could give their predictions for the games and score points with that, and eventually there is the end score, and here is the end score. We are going to let you see. Number 7, Crypto Ghosty. Number 6, Pete. Sorry, you're number 6. I'm above you. 435 points. Then number 4, Crypto Tips. And Adriano, number 3. The Busmaker, number 2. And the number 1, the winner of this MoneyByte World Cup game, is Crypto Huat with 490 points. Congratulations, it was smooth to do. And then I will say, have a Merry Christmas, everybody, a Happy Hanukkah, and a prosperous 2023. Anything to say to our dear investors?
Happy New Year.
and that's all. And that's all, folks.
So, from all the MoneyByte team, from all different corners of the earth, we wish you a very happy, peaceful Christmas and a very prosperous 2023. Thank you for listening. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you all. Bye bye.